All right, for this one we're going to be checking the compression on the engine to see whether or not the engine's too far gone, see why it's leaking oil, and just kind of go from there. A quick note to myself there that whoever put these on just didn't put these guys on. Just going to take out the plugs. So there's one. 2, I already loosened them off. 3 and 4. All right, so I got this side out as well. And you know, the reason that I number these is because all of this is coming apart, and I do not know how the crab works, the distributor. So just one thing at a time. All right, take the air cleaner off. There we go. Forget there's a little clamp there. All right, I gotta check the voltage here. Make sure that as we're turning the engine over, we've got enough juice. 6.28, so I think that's around 75% for a 6-volt battery. I think 6.4 volts is a fresh battery, so I'm gonna trickle charge it. Since they don't make any big 6-volt chargers anymore, and I haven't found one yet, I got a lot of 12-volt chargers. But this little plastic one, so see how that goes. Got it hooked up. Look at that, for such a small little unit. It is charging. Still do miss those 20-pound chargers though. All right, just need to grab my stuff here, and then off we go to the rodeo. Hey, buddy. Yes, here, chew on this. All right, we got it on number 1, so now we're ready to go. Should I get the wife? Okay, so in order to start the vehicle, we got to make sure it's in neutral. Throw in the clutch. Yes, just like your truck. There, she's in neutral, I believe. It's hard to do on this side, so I believe it is. All right, then what you do is, that's the master, so you turn the key, right? Whatever way it turns, it's magic. Yeah, until that little billet comes out. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, yeah. So then that enables the master switch to go on, and then on the other side there's a push button. Right, you just point at it. Don't press it. Yeah, press and hold. Up. Alrighty. Go. That is not good. Wow. Go. Stop. Thanks. And go. Okay, this is number 5. Okay, go ahead. Oh, you gotta hold it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is number 7. Right? All right, give her. Okay. Okay, last one here. Okay, go ahead. Okay. All right, well, here's the engine scores. It's a start. It's not good, though. And at least we have that information before we take it out. Okay, I just want to check the spark plugs. Check them for condition and gap and so on to see how they were performing. Okay, this is number 1. There's some serious fouling there. Oil in there as well. Can't remember what number 1 was. I'll throw it back on the screen, but we've got, it's 0.24. Anywhere from 2.5 to, I think it's 3.0 is good. This is number 2. We've got some fouling here. And this is can see how nimble I am. Sideways, this is 2.4. Number 3. It's a 2.4. And this one's got some fouling in it too. So lots of carbon. Here's number 4. Same thing. And what do we got here? Yeah, so they're all 2.4, but you can see that the sparkulator or Sparky Spark or whatever you want to call it wouldn't be as good because there's lots of soot. We got 5 here. Ooh. That's a 2.5. Lots of soot. Carbon buildup. This is a 2.5. And 7. Some fouling there again. And we've got, that's a 2.4. Here's number 8. Number 8 is really bad, so, but I think it had good compression. Anyway, that's a 2.5, maybe a 2. Oh, it's 2.6. Can we go more? Yes, 2.8. It's 0.30. All right. So that one needs to be adjusted just a little bit. Other than that, they don't look too bad. Okay, so obviously you notice that I didn't take off the other fender yet. Just on that now, miscellaneous stuff here. So just don't forget that there's a cable bracket on the first bolt, on the fender, second, fourth, and fifth over there. And the horns will come out with the with that. Hey, just a special note on taking these off. If you got nobody with you, there's slack that comes. The fender will come out, and so if you just use some bungees just to kind of hold everything in the inner and outer, it doesn't stress too much. Yeah, so the only thing that you got to do is just unattach the wires, which are way down here for the horn, and then that skirt will come off. I really like getting manuals. Yeah, this one shows the breakdown of the carburetor and whatnot. But I also like IPCs, which are illustrated parts catalogs. Mechanics probably call them something else. But yeah, what we're going to go after now is the carburetor. I'm thinking that these are all quick disconnects, and then just a couple bolts, and then we will go from there. All right, we're going to go after the carburetor now, so we can remove all these accessories so that we can lift the engine. So I think that this, yeah, they just unhook. They're spring loaded. That's pretty cool. Okay, one on the other side here. Same thing again. Yeah, they're just spring loaded. Okay, so line to carburetor to the fuel pump. There we go. It's one there, and of course one on the other side. And I forgot on this side there's another rod here. There we go. And then I noticed there was no washers with the nuts, and as I'm taking this one out, it's actually taking out the the little threaded. Oh, actually, that might be a bolt. I don't know. I'll have to see how that goes. Oh no, just one of them came out, so that's all right. Okay, came out of this is a gasket, and then we've got a spacer of sorts, and we've got another gasket down below. I won't take the, oh, it's really glued on there, so don't know if that's normal or not. I don't know if the spacer's normal either. I'm not sure. I've heard that some guys put extra ones in there if they have an aluminum carburetor, prevent some sort of vacuum lock, but I don't know if that's true or not. So yeah, here's the carburetor, which is a Model 94, and I don't see what make it is. It's probably an Amazon special, and I've heard a lot of problems with these carburetors, the cheapies. So yeah, since there's no label on it or anything, I have an old original carburetor with the vehicle. I'm going to redo it, and this one can just sit on the shelf because I don't want to trust anything out in traffic when I eventually get there. That's, you know, something to 74 to $100 bucks. But anyway, there you go. I'll just put that aside for later. All right, so on the next episode here, because it's going to take me a little bit, I'm going to have to label all the wires on where they go and whatnot, and then I have to remove radiator hose, oil filler cap, oil breather, oil filter. Then I've got the ignition coil, the fan housing, and the belts and whatnot, that part. And then, of course, the fuel filter. Then breaking apart those nuts for the exhaust manifold, both sides. And then, of course, the engine mounts. So it'll be pretty straightforward, but I would like to have this engine completely bare at the top so that I can pull it easily. And then, of course, trying to figure out how I can unattach these to break free so that I can not kill my linkages. So anyway, it's all a learning experience for me. As I said, I've never done these before, but it's a lot of fun, and so far I'm enjoying it. So hopefully you guys get a kick out of these videos too, but in reality, this is for me, showing me what I did so that I can reverse it later. Anyway, you guys have a good holidays and whatnot, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.